What if everyone in the world is rich?
Oh my God! Wow!
If all people in the world were rich, it would have a significant impact on the global economy, as well as on social, political, and cultural dynamics. Here are some possible scenarios. 1. Increased consumer spending. If everyone had more money to spend, there would be a surge in consumer spending, which would stimulate economic growth and job creation. 2. Improved standard of living. With everyone being wealthy, people would be able to afford basic necessities such as food, housing, and healthcare without struggling to make ends meet. This would lead to an overall improvement in the standard of living for everyone. 3. Reduced income inequality. Income inequality is a major issue in many parts of the world, and if everyone were wealthy, this problem would be eliminated. This would lead to a more equal distribution of wealth and resources, which would create a more stable and just society. 4. Greater access to education. With everyone being rich, access to education would be more widespread, as people would be able to afford tuition fees and other expenses associated with obtaining an education. While a world where everyone is rich may seem like an ideal scenario, there are several potential disadvantages and cons that could arise from such a situation. Here are some possible drawbacks. 1. Inflation. With everyone having more money to spend, the demand for goods and services would increase, which could lead to inflation. This would result in higher prices for goods and services, and could ultimately offset the benefits of everyone being rich. 2. Loss of motivation. If everyone were wealthy, it could lead to a lack of motivation to work and achieve, as people may feel they no longer need to work hard to attain financial security. This could lead to a decrease in productivity and innovation. 3. Environmental impacts. Wealthy people tend to consume more resources, which could lead to increased environmental impacts such as pollution and climate change. If everyone were rich, it could exacerbate these issues and lead to further environmental degradation. 4. Potential for social unrest. Income inequality is a major source of social unrest in many parts of the world. If everyone were wealthy, this problem would be solved, but it could also create new tensions and social divisions based on other factors, such as education or social status. 5. Loss of empathy. If everyone were rich, it could lead to a loss of empathy and understanding towards those who are less fortunate. This could ultimately erode social cohesion and create a more divided society. Overall, a world where everyone is rich would be vastly different from the one we currently live in, and while it would solve many problems, it would also create new challenges that we would need to address.